Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to my channel, Rest, Rise and Reclaim. It's a channel where I explore with you through discussion all matters relating to rest, rise and reclaim. And particularly the focus is on Black women, women of colour and those particular challenges. And so I know you will have heard this so many times over certainly in the last 10 days, but we are living in a system which is not designed for us and a system which is chaotic and impacting on everybody. And what brought to mind for me whilst I was walking this morning was many years ago I was heading up a programme, and I had a team member, my project manager, who would often go off onto a tangent and talk about something else unrelated, and I would often say, stay in your own lane. And I feel she didn't quite understand at the time, but it's so important to stay in your own lane. And stay in your own lane may mean different things to all of us. Staying in your own lane for me means being focused, being on purpose, and getting intentional and serving my health and well-being. And in turn, this enables me to take rest, to rise and to reclaim myself amongst the chaos of distraction. Actually, when we think about it, so many things we're being distracted on. We could be looking at our website, we could be looking on YouTube, as I am speaking to you on YouTube, newsletters, information, social media. There are many distractions. But do those distractions take you away from your purpose or your intention? I know I did a very short video short which talked about staying on purpose, and this year for me it's more related to getting intentional. So amongst the chaos, and I believe the chaos is going to ramp up even more and there's going to be even more distractions, how do you remain grounded? How do you stay centered? This morning I'm out pretty early, and I'm out in my playground, or my church I would say, and I'm out here just chilling out, taking time, getting intentional, looking at nature. The swans are out looking absolutely gorgeous. I've seen some robins. Everybody's out in nature. Everybody's out, and it's beautiful. And here in the UK, certainly where I am, it isn't raining and the sun is shining, and that does so much to your psyche. It does so much to lift up your health and well-being. And I know many of you may not be able to get out for one reason or another, but getting in front of your window if you can, or watching your plants, or just getting at one with nature, I believe can make such a big difference. So it's about rest, rising and reclaiming amongst the chaos. How do you distract yourself? How do you stay in your own lane? As I mentioned before earlier, this is a channel where we can share, we can support one another. I've shared with you how I try to work to stay intentional, to stay in my own lane, and it would be lovely if you could share what you do to stay in your lane, to remain centered, to remain focused in these very challenging times, and which will ramp up a lot more, I am absolutely sure. Whatever you do, have a lovely day, morning, evening, afternoon. Bye for now.